My family chose FIA because my husband and I believe that FIA has a strong foundation when it comes to Christian education. The core value of being like Christ is something that we want our children to value. The school's desire of teaching kids in a Christ-centered community is also what we want for our children. And that what we teach at home and in church, there is a continuity when it comes to the school. But the transition of my family from a big school to FIA wasn't that easy. It took a while before I received 4 yeses from my children, because it was just late last year that I was able to fully explore the potential of the school for my family. And that when I said that, hey kids, mom and dad would want FIA for you, I immediately get 4 yeses from my small children, because given their age, they would want to say yes to whatever mom will say. But my 2 older kids, I've seen they're very apprehensive, they're very unsure, because I think many parents would agree with me when I say that once you uproot a child from their comfort zone, there is a challenge within them. Like emotionally, they would start to say that, oh mama, I'm going to lose my attachment to the school, I'm going to lose my friends there. And psychologically, they would start to question themselves if how are they going to make friends in the new school, and how will the new teachers treat them, and how it's going to be like, and all that. But the good thing about FIA is that when I raised my anxiety, my concerns for my kids, the school was able to provide answers for me. They took my children in for an exposure. I think we were like about 10 kids who came here for an exposure. So my kids sat down in the classroom. They were able to be with real FIA students at that time. They were able to see how the school runs, and they were able to appreciate how is it like to be in the actual classroom setting. So from then on, it took a while, and I didn't force my kids. So for those of you who's having a hard time with transition, it is important that you make your children get involved in the family's decision, because the school transfer isn't just hard for them, but it is also hard for you. So when at the end of the day, when all of the families fully decided that, okay, we're gonna transfer, it's not there's no blaming at the end of it. So they're going to be happily attending school, no crying, no forcing, no pressure. So that's something that I value the most with what I did with my family. I'm very thankful for FIA that the support is there from the start. You know, as a parent, we have this anxiety when you know that there's a new school year coming in, and all the more I have this anxiety because my kids came from a big school with 700 to 800 kids running around to FIA with lesser population, and the community is very tight, they're very close with each other. So I had fears during that time. But when the school started, like within just a matter of days, I've seen the changes in all of my 4 kids. They come home very happy. They're telling me stories after stories after stories of how diverse their classmates are, how wonderful it is to be part of their new school. So my anxiety was totally gone. Like it was just me, you know, having that thought of my children not being resilient. But you know, they say that kids are very, very resilient. My kids are, but it's just that sometimes I don't have that confidence in myself. But truly there is a school life balance that I've seen in FIA, and it's happening to my children. I get emotional when I look back, because my kids, you know, they're used to shouting, pressure in school at night. They come home from school, but they're very exhausted. They could not just immediately sleep because they have to study. There are quizzes the next day, 3-4 quizzes. They have to study each lesson. So I don't require them to sleep at 10. I require them to sleep at 11 or sometimes 12, because I don't want my kids to be behind. But in FIA, it's different. They sleep so early now. They wake up in the morning, they eat their breakfast, all done, the plate's clear. They go to school happy. And I want my friends to see the beauty of the school. I want also their kids to enjoy what we are enjoying now, because these changes didn't come easily for us. but because this decision I lifted up to the Lord, and I was so lost at time. Lord maneuvered it for us. You know, God orchestrated this decision for my family, and now everything is falling to the right places. And my kids are not struggling. My kids are happy. In fact, after the school, I had a hard time pulling them out from the school because they're very happy playing at this playground. We don't have this in our previous school. They get to enjoy things very much, and I'm happy that we're here.